What is going on, you guys? It's Extreme here, and welcome to episode 1 of Raiders Strike. Now, I'm going to be brutally honest here. I don't know any of these guys I'm playing with. There is a website for those of you that play Destiny that are always looking for someone to play with, whether it be strikes or to do the raids. There's a website. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and put something on the screen. There will be a link down in the description, but you can go to this website. It is DestinyLFG.com. It was featured on Bungie.net a few months back. And when I first saw this site, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I thought, I don't know how I feel about that. I've been using it for the last 3 weeks, and there are some games you will get in, if you're like me, that will frustrate the fuck out of you. Everyone's trying to be the leader. Nobody knows really what the fuck they're doing. Everyone's fucking around, like these guys. Except this is normal mode, Vault, and yeah, it's actually going to be a very easy game, minus a few hiccups along the way. Now, when we loaded in to this game, I just want to give you guys some story, and I'm going to talk about what's going on in the game, because of course, as you guys probably already know, you can't hear the game audio or the commentary, so there's a lot of stuff missing from this. And when I find a regular group of people to do the raids and strikes with, there will be in-game chat. You'll hear that commentary from other people, but I don't have that. You know, I've got to use the LFG site. It's fun to use it though. It's a lot of fun, but it can be a little frustrating because you will end up with people that just don't know what the hell they're doing. Or, and this is just me, no disrespect to anybody, you know, Liam, I know you're a young dude, Connor, you're another young guy. I don't like playing with kids that are trying to lead the way, you know. Don't get me wrong, if you know what you're doing, I got no problem with you. But if you're just, oh, this will work, oh, let's do this, oh, that's not gonna work, let's do this, oh, it's not gonna work, let's do that. Oh my God. I played a game a few weeks back doing hard mode, and I wanted to punch someone in the face, straight up. I was so frustrated. I'm actually kind of getting frustrated at this point. We haven't even really gotten to the vault, and well, to be honest, some of these guys are kind of dicking around, and I'm over here wasting ammo, wasting my super. But at the same time, these guys are, I wish I could have recorded the commentary for this, because it was fucking hilarious. These guys are just talking out their ass, man. Literally, I could have just let the video go and it be them talking the entire time, because they just would not shut up. And they were kind of having conversations about all kinds of different shit, you know, talking about anal beads and butt plugs and shit. Some of this shit you will find on Destiny LFG. But these guys all knew each other, so it kind of made it more comfortable for me, because these guys knew what they knew each other. They kind of have a way of doing things. I'm just there filling a role, you know, and that's fine with me. I got no problem doing that. If I could find a group that just needed somebody that could point and shoot, I'd be thrilled, because I really hate constantly having to go back to Destiny LFG. It does get a little frustrating at times, but again, it's fun, and it's allowed me to do the raids, and that's how I got this beautiful piece of machinery. And I got it first time going through with my Titan. Yep, doing the hard mode first time. Yeah, there are a lot of people out there that have done this raid I don't know how many times, and they still haven't gotten it. So yeah, I count my lucky stars. But yeah, that was a very interesting thing too, and that's another thing you'll find with the Destiny LFG site. There will be times where you will start to do a raid, and things just aren't going people's way, and they'll just say, "Fuck it, I'm out." You know, they'll go find another group, try and keep going forward from there, and that's understandable. But you know, it's just frustrating. I actually wound up doing the hard mode of this raid fucking 4 different days, because it just, yeah, it got real annoying fast. And for this to be the payoff, it was totally worth it. But as at this point, basically everyone's kind of in the game. It's only 5 of us right now. A 6th will join us. And the way this series is going to go, normally it'll either be a raid that'll cover the entire 3 episodes I do each week of this series, or it'll be strikes. Like next week will be whatever this week's Nightfall is. And the reason I say it'll be whatever this week's Nightfall is because it is currently 7:19 p.m. on January 12th. So it's the day before this video goes live on my channel. I don't know what the Nightfall is yet, but I'm going to be doing the Nightfall. One of the episodes, in fact, the first episode, will be with my hunter, and it will be a solo run, but there will be no commentary because I will be recording at about 1 in the morning, and I don't think my neighbors or my family would want me commentating that early in the morning. So there will be an episode, and that'll go up next week, but just letting you guys know in advance. I'm actually kind of thrilled that I'm going to have this format now to discuss Destiny. I've talked about doing this for a while, and now I have it. But whenever I do a raid, you guys, unless it's with a group of people I know, or pretty much that's the only way. If it's a group of people I know, then you're always going to see posted in chat or commentary like this one. That or everyone's in the party and they don't want to play in-game chat. So yeah, if they're in-game, then I can kind of tweak it a little bit, but ultimately it doesn't always work out the way I want it to with the game audio and stuff. So I don't know. It's something. It's an option, but because there is no audio options, which, oh yeah, by the way, we're done. Yeah. And these guys digging around the whole time. It was fun. I enjoyed this raid. It was a really nice one. As little things are going to pop up from time to time, and when they do, I'm just going to go ahead and put a little black bar over that, so stuff like that. And there will be other stuff there where I'll just kind of blur the screen for specific reasons, whatever it may be. Be it I go in a menu or something, I'll just blur the screen, make it easy. I don't know why I decided to look down on the ground there. But yeah, so at this point, they're all just kind of digging around. This is where they're making butt plug jokes again, and oh good lord, some of the shit these guys were saying, man, it was I really wish I could have recorded the commentary that they were saying, man. It was hilarious. But I want to talk about Destiny, and I really want to get into some kind of discussion with you guys about this game. There are a lot of people that when this game first came out were very disappointed in what it offered, and since then a lot of people have changed their minds. Like it's the game to play, you know. There are still a lot of people that say, fuck Destiny, it's a stupid game, you know, whatever. And to each their own. He's about to die, I think. I don't know. He died. Oh good lord. But I have a lot of fun with this game, and it just keeps getting better as far as I'm concerned. This game is one of those games that started off rocky, and it's getting more and more polished. You know, it's like a well polished stone. When you first start polishing that stone, it's going to be rough, it's going to be jagged, it's going to be dull, it's not going to have a shine, it's not going to look pretty. We're getting a shine on it. It's starting to get smooth, it's starting to look pretty, but ultimately the game is still rough around the edges. I have a feeling with the next DLC, which is I think supposed to drop in March. March 10th is the recorded date, if you will, the leaked date to be exact. And then we have a big, massive update that a lot of people are saying is going to be about $60. I think that's a far-fetched price. And the reason I say that, and I'm just throwing this out there, kind of random in this commentary, you guys. The reason I don't think it's going to be $60, two things. One, it's not a full game. Just mull that over for a second. This is not a full game. It's an add-on DLC. There is a potential law in the States, and I think there is a law in the UK. You cannot charge a certain price for digital content unless it is a full product. add-on content is not considered a full product. It's considered just that, add-on content for a video game. You can only charge so much. That said, I think it's gonna be about $30. So it's still gonna be a hefty price, but the big Comet pack that's supposed to come out in, what is it, September? About $30 sounds about right. But I'll say between $20 and $30. I don't think it's gonna be anything more than that. And I'm kind of reaching with that. Like I think $30 would be the maximum, but they don't want people to get scared off from it. If the price is too high, you've already paid, think about it, you've already paid $60 for the game. You will have also paid $35 for the first season pass or $40 for the DLC. 60 extra dollars. You're now over $100 into this game. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see $60 being the price tag. And that's why I'm saying I'm thinking between another $20 to $30 max. Because beyond that, that's insane. And someone fucked up. I don't know who it was. I honestly don't remember. Just saying. Oh, no. The Conflux got sacrificed too many times. Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. Right at this point, the guys were all making comments about, oh, yeah, I'm so proud of my kill count. Holy crap, look at Extreme. Never mind. And I thought that was hilarious. And that's when I break this bad boy out once again. Because I'm all, fuck this. I want to kill shit. Let's kill shit. So whenever I do these raids with random people I don't know, I'm fairly quiet. So typically at this point, I'm usually like, all right, I'm going to start talking a little more. No, let's see. I'm still feeling people out. And at this point, I was a little more talkative than normal. Just random shit, you guys. Just, again, trying to fill you in on what's happening in what was happening while we were playing the game. And I was being a little more talkative, talking to the guys, asking, like, what do you guys want to do? Who's going where? What? And they're just like, well, it's only the first Conflux, so we can pretty much go wherever, you know. And I was like, all right, I'll do center. Because it's one of the few spots I know really well. And I figured, well, I've got this gun. And as you can see, it's mostly melting these guys. So I think I broke out the bad juju at one point. I don't remember if it was this game, though. I might have been a different game. But, yeah, I had so much fun with this gun, man. And it definitely is going to be fun this week. As a lot of you may know, if you play this game, if you don't play Destiny, you're missing out big time. It is definitely a fun, enjoyable game. Overall, I wouldn't say there's a lack of things to do, because there's always something to do. Either be it, rank up, try and get new gear, try and get all the exotics, whatever it is you set your goal for with this game, there's always something to do. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I play this fucking game every goddamn day. You would think I'd have far more Destiny content, but lately I've just been playing the game and kind of focusing on doing just the Call of Duty videos. But it's time, it's the new year, it's time for some new stuff, and I said I wanted to do new series, and this is one of them. Now, there is another series I'm going to be doing here for Destiny. I can't remember the name of it, but it will not be debuting this week, possibly not even next week. But for sure this week, you guys are getting 3 episodes of this. In fact, one second. Holy crap. I don't know the upload schedule that I'm going to do permanently, but for this week, today, tomorrow, and Thursday, you guys will be getting episodes of Raiders Strike, and they will all be from this raid. Now, if I get a really good crow to run, I might throw that up next week instead. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. But I know for a fact I'm doing the Nightfall. So that's going to be interesting. Kind of lost my train of thought there for a second. So far, as you guys can see, we're doing pretty damn well. This is actually our first run. Nothing has been edited. In fact, I'm going to do this with the raids. I think I'm going to leave them uncut for the most part. But when I do strikes, I will cut out certain stuff to make him go a little faster, especially stuff like the Nightfall, because the Nightfall, holy fuck, man. When I do him solo, I take my sweet ass time, man, because I want to make sure I kill everybody, as you guys will see. Yeah, I really love this gun, dude. When this thing dropped, I literally said, well, I have no reason to do this vault anymore. I was literally, there's really no reason for me to continue doing this. Now, yesterday, the game got patched, and apparently exotics will now be level 32. But my question is this going to be level 32? I've yet to see any confirmation that the Mythic class has received a buff. If it has, then I'm going to be really pissed off, because I got my Mythic class fucking 1 week before, not even a week, like just a couple days before this patch went live. Oh, I will be so pissed. And if Xur doesn't offer an option to upgrade it, that'll make me even more pissed off. Oh, I will beat that worm. Anyways, so dumb. But as you guys can see, we're doing pretty well. And these guys, like I said, they are kind of just dicking around. They're just trying to get one of their buddies through. I'm just trying to do the raid because I needed material for the Iron Banner, because I want to get my Hunter to level 32. And the only way to do that was to get some Radiant Shards. I still don't have enough. So I'll be doing at least the normal mode vault at least 2 more times this week, possibly even a third. I may even try hard mode again, but I'm definitely not going to do it with my Hunter or my Titan this time. I think I'll do it once again with my what was it? I did it with my Titan before, and I think I'll wind up doing it with fuck. Who would I do it with? That's actually a good question. Would you guys want to see me try and do a full run of hard mode, whether it be with randoms or, well, it would have to be randoms because I don't know anybody. And this is one of the things I love about a Warlock in the Vault of Glass. I go down here, oh shit. The other guy had already said, like, yeah, it's not here, shit. I'm all, well, sucks to be you. Again, one of the reasons why I love being a Warlock sometimes. This cheap shit. It really is. I mean, that's a really useful tool in hard mode, and that's one of the reasons why I'm thinking it would be a really good idea to bust that out. So I probably will. You would think I'd want to get my Warlock to level 32 before anybody else, just for Crota's End. Nah, fuck that shit, man. Either it was going to be my Titan or it was going to be my Hunter. And I don't think I've ever done a video with either one of those characters, but I will be very, very soon. Because it's time, you know. Don't get me wrong. I've enjoyed using the Warlock throughout Becoming Legend, but Becoming Legend is kind of done for right now. I didn't really finish all the content that was available, and the reason for that is, honestly, guys, I have no desire in getting some set of gloves that don't really do anything. And since I'm trying to get to level 32 right now, yeah, there's really no reason. And I'm almost to full level with Eris with all of my characters. So, again, however, if you keep the mission every week, if you're wondering where Xur is and you don't want to have to go look at a video on YouTube, just grab that mission with the urn and it'll show you where Xur is every fucking week. It's a cheap trick that works really well. Just throw that out there. Oh my god. I'm actually going to take a quick break, you guys, even though we don't have much left of this video, but I'm going to take a quick break because I got to catch my breath. Okay, so we're about done. I mean, we're on the last stage of this first encounter. This encounter is broken up into 3 parts, for those of you that have never done the vault. This first encounter is, on normal mode, you can kind of get away with doing this with 3 people, especially if you have the right set of gear. You could definitely get through this with 3 people. I've seen it done. It's possible. Even at level 31, it is completely possible to do this vault, or do this raid. And yeah, you could breeze through this thing with 3 people. In fact, you need 3 people to get through the entire raid. Literally, every stage along the way, you need 3 people. There is no way you could do this with less. Well, you probably could if you're like some super badass. I've seen some guys do it with 2 people, and they did it on hard too, which that's really hard to do. But yeah, this part right here, not easy. So, especially with all those fucking green bastards. I actually never died from that yet. That's one of the things I'm grateful for. I always kind of keep my distance, like, no, fuck you, stay away. So, that, or I pull the trick I pulled earlier where I just jump off an edge when I get hit. And I noticed the left side's getting hit hard. I'm kind of wondering what the hell's going on. And I realize there's only one guy over there, and then the other two guys are down. I'm like, oh fuck, don't tell me we're gonna wipe. We've gotten this far, we're almost done, it's right here, come on, no! Yeah. I think we're gonna have to wipe. I don't remember. Actually, I do. But as you can see, everyone's up except this guy. He's the sixth that would join us. I told you guys that earlier. Honestly, at this point, I'm thinking we're pretty much good as long as the left side doesn't go down. So far, everything seems good, you know. And I'm going to close this video talking to you guys about one last thing, as legions are coming up. So pretty much we're done. As long as one person survives, we're done. Like, this encounter is over. We're good. And we don't have to worry about anything. I think this is when I realized, oh shit, it's legions. And when I realize it's legions, I usually go running for the hills. Literally. I don't like dying very often. I really don't. I try to avoid death as much as possible in this game. I don't know why. I've always assumed it helps you get better gear if you don't die a whole lot, which is why I hate it when I play with people and like wipe. And right here, I was checking something with one of my friends on. He's not really a friend. He's somebody I met through LFG, and that's one thing I also hate about that website. People are like, oh yeah, go ahead and add me. We'll do stuff. Yep, still waiting. So, but yeah, this first encounter is pretty much over, you guys, and it was pretty easy. With the right group, you can get through this whole raid pretty quick. Like, I mean, it took us about a little over an hour to get through the whole raid, and that's with digging around and a couple wipes, as you guys will see over the course of the next few days. But hope you guys will stick around with me with this series. I've got a lot planned. Again, I'm going to be showing you guys all the different raids. Right now, there's only 2 available. We'll have another one in March. You also have the various different strikes, including the PlayStation exclusive ones that I will be showing off sometime at some point or another. And what else do we got? That's pretty much it. That's this series is about. It's about doing the raids, doing strikes, getting shit, and hopefully we get something good. But that's pretty much it. I mean, we've pretty much finished up this part. It's done. We can move on. I guess you could say the easy part of this encounter is about to happen, because as you might assume, if you've done this raid, a lot of people like to do this next part up on high. So yeah, I'm thinking, all right, cool, you know, it's normal mode. We don't have to, oh, you want to jump off. All right, well, till next time, guys. Well, yeah. Adios. Mommy!